Red Corner Boxing. We're in the game.
Yes, guys. Welcome to Red Corner Boxing. You were jamming Mr. Neutral, and we are here for the WBA regular champion, Kubrat Pulev, as he makes his defense against Murat Gassiev. This should be a very good fight, but before we get into it, we're just going to say we're proudly sponsored by Easy Storage and, of course, the Boxing Fight Zone. Check them out at boxingfightzone.com. What we're thinking on this one, Mr. Neutral, it's an old heavyweight against a former cruiserweight. Who's going to win it, mate, and how? Let me know. Give us your absolute insight into this fight, because I know you've got strong opinions on this fight. Pulev, is he washed? What's he got left, the Bulgarian?
See, this depends. You know, Father Time is supposed to catch up with people like Pulev, and very quickly. And I always say that, boxers like him, they're just one fight away. Frank Sanchez is another one. They're one fight away from retirement, basically. But, look, he's worked himself up to, to that position there. With
WBA regular.
The WBA regular.
It's
belt.
Basically an interim to the Super Champion, isn't it? Let's be truthful.
Absolutely. And Usyk, he's at the twilight of his career. We don't know what he's got to do next with the belts. He's already dropped one. If anyone enforces mandatories, I don't think there is anybody who's going to enforce it. I think he dropped the which one did he drop? The IBF or the WBO?
The IBF, yeah. He gave it to Daniel Dubois, didn't he, to fight AJ,
right.
And then took it back off Dubois, and then did he drop the WBC again after? I don't know.
He dropped the WBO, so he's dropped the two belts now, the WBO and the IBF. So he's got just the WBA, WBC. Depending on his next fight, whether it's for the two belts or not, we're going to find out. But
he's fighting Deontay Wilder, isn't he?
Yeah, the winner of this fight, should be made a mandatory at some point for the WBA, because Pulev took it off. Who did he beat last time?
Oh, we done the watch-along, didn't we?
Mahmoud
Char.
Mahmoud Char was sitting on that belt for years. Had to give it up. Got it back, and was waiting his turn, never come about. Now that Pulev has won it off him, he's had to wait about. Now that, a couple of heavyweight championship bouts have happened, at some point the WBA are going to call a mandatory for one of these two, this fight. Gassiev, cruiserweight, massive resume, wars galore, he's been in a lot of fights.
Yeah, he was a great fighter at cruiserweight, absolutely formidable fighter at cruiser, but he's just not been that impressive at heavyweight, though, Neutral. I don't know what it is. I've not seen anything in Gassiev as a heavyweight that makes me think he's got anything left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Might be like one-dimensional thinking, maybe, but he just doesn't seem to have much at heavyweight. Like, I don't know whether it's the power, the size. He just doesn't seem the same.
But this is a great chance for Gassiev to win an actual belt at heavyweight and just basically leapfrog the likes of Moses Atama, who's number one in the WBA rankings. So it's good for Russian boxing as well. The IBA have obviously seen a pathway for Gassiev to take this belt off Pulev. And I've got Gassiev to win this fight. I just think the younger man of 12 years is just going to prove too strong for him. Too many punches. But again, I could be wrong. Pulev, he's a great Bulgarian. He's hard to put down.
Absolutely.
And Gassiev's going to have to throw some bombs to put him down. So we'll see. But the consensus is Gassiev should take this.
Yeah, he's red hot favourite with most. He's literally the guy everyone's expecting to win. I've still got a sneaky feeling that the Bulgarian's got a little something left at 44. I really have. I know how fiddly and tricky he can be. He could old man Gassiev. I know he's only 9 years his junior, but still, Gassiev has not shown anything at heavyweight. Pulev's a big heavyweight. He's a big boy. He's a big lump. He's hard to move. You know, it took AJ lightning shots to knock him out. Klitschko, he's been in there
Yeah.
with some greats, you know, some absolute legends at heavyweight. I just don't think Gassiev will have enough. You watch now, I'll eat my words, he'll knock him out in the first round or something. Commentators curse, as we say, Mr. Neutral.
Yeah, I
But
mean, Gassiev has only lost one fight at heavyweight, and that was Otto Warren.
yeah, Otto Wallin by split decision.
And that was his first fight at heavyweight after Mike Logan. So I can forgive him for that loss. Otto Warren's a high class
I
heavyweight.
could if it was against a good opponent, but Otto Wallin, I'm not being disrespectful. You know, he's Swedish. I know my brother Håkan and Pat are Swedish and they watch our shows. Otto Wallin is trash, bro.
But Pulev is no better than Warren. Not a chance. You know
I'd
what I
say
mean?
he's better, but not much better.
And he only lost by split decision in his first fight at heavyweight. He's then gone on and won his next two fights. Jeremiah Milton, last one, Kem Lindquist. He retired Milton and knocked out Lindquist. So, you know, yeah. Although
He
people say
retired the milkman. I love that. He retired
yeah,
the milkman.
although people say, you know, it's not impressive at heavyweight, I get that, but you can only beat what's put in front of you. After
Yeah.
a loss to Otto Warren in his first fight at heavyweight, I think the guy's done all right. Look,
Yeah.
Pulev, again, championship level boxer. We know that. But Father Time has got to catch up with this man sooner or later. Gassiev at 32, for me, he's the guy that could do it.
Yeah, and Pulev has got that dad bod now, and he's got that dad bod rocking. He's
Oh,
rocking the dad bod.
He's rocking the Mr. Neutral body right there.
I was thinking more like mine, bro. You know, the tight titties, but he's got a bit of a bell and that. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely rocking that 40-year-old man job. He's looking a bit gassed. But can Gassiev put his foot down and really take it to him? That's the thing. Pulev, you know, he's got that style where he can lean on you and bully you, and like I said, old man ya. He can old man ya. And if Kubrat Pulev does that, I fancy the Bulgarian to get the win here. I think he might even do it by UD. He could make this look easier and just stop Gassiev from working.
Well, only losses to Chisora, Anthony Joshua, and Vladimir Klitschko. You know, a long time ago, hasn't lost in 3 years. He's only fought three times in 3 years.
Yeah,
he's a once a year boxer. So there we go. The WBA have got the smallest referee they can find.
Yeah, little Rafael Ramos. I love Rafael Ramos. Yeah. He looks like he's always scared, doesn't he? Like he's seen a ghost. He always looks like his eyes are piercing. Like,
mate,
what
he
have I
looks
seen?
like he's
you know what I mean?
He's not being funny and no disrespect to the man, but he looks like he's about to drop dead. You know,
looks like a hobbit that's just come out of the washing machine.
He looks wide-eyed. I know that. You have to stay wide-eyed.
Not bushy-tailed.
Maybe he doesn't need a lot of movement here because these two boxers are not famed for their footwork. But nevertheless,
very true.
I do feel that we should get a heavyweight banger, a bit of a slugfest. Let's hope so, because there's nothing better than a heavyweight slugfest.
We're about to get underway here, Mr. Neutral. Kubrat Pulev, Murat Gassiev, WBA regular heavyweight world title on the line. Some call it the interim. Some say it's a genuine belt. Either way, it's a strap. It puts you in a position. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Pulev Gassiev, we're underway.
Yeah.
DeAndre says, got me a little nervous on who to pick for this match. Yeah, it's a tough one, mate. It's a tough one, to be fair. I've took Pulev, Mr. Neutral, and everyone else in the league took Gassiev, bar punch out boxing. And I'm not being horrible to Mr. Rasky. I love him, but he's usually wrong. So I'm not feeling too good on this one. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling too good on this one. I'm a little bit worried. But let's see.
Pulev's got definitely that old man style now. Just flicks out a couple of slow jabs.
Zig and zag, mate. Reminds me of the old big breakfast on Channel 4. Do you remember?
Yeah.
The old zig and zag job. Going left, going right. You know, not doing it in between.
Doing nothing wrong with his jab, though. He's trying to pick through the guard of Murat Gassiev. He's standing tall, getting his elbows tucked together, that guard high, and then just feints back at Pulev, just making him step back a touch, trying to keep on his toes. Now they're getting a bit busier with the footwork. A lot of feinting going on. Another jab there hits the gloves of Gassiev. Two jab combination from Pulev. Again, took on the gloves from Gassiev. Still, Gassiev standing tall. Pulev just bent knees, just trying to find an opening with that left-hand lead, keeping it low. Two-punch combination there from Pulev. Again, taking on the gloves. Keeping it nice and tidy, Gassiev. Just letting Pulev come to him as he goes the right to the body. Cross punch from Gassiev.
Yeah, it looks like he's playing the long game, neutral, doesn't he? Gassiev, it looks like he's playing the long game. He's just waiting for Pulev to overcommit, and then he's going to counter.
Yeah. Took a right on the ropes there, but again on the gloves. Just blocking these shots very effectively from Pulev, who tries to step forward, double step forward with the two jabs. Again, Gassiev takes it well. That jab did get through, however, just glanced off the glove straight onto the nose of Gassiev, who comes back with a two-punch jab combination of his own. Now, back to the centre ring. Again, Gassiev, left jab to the body, backs off. The gloves are moving now between the two boxers, trying to feint their way into each other. Pulev staying at range, trying to keep that jab as his weapon. And Gassiev, as my man Jams quite rightly says, just stepping back, gets the ropes. And I get the feeling that Jams, that he wants to take him the long game, gas him out, as Gassiev, excuse the pun.
Gassiev him out. Wants to
Gassiev him out in the later rounds. And just letting Pulev feel his way into it. Pulev round, though, because the jabs were keeping the judges watching. Not many got through. However, there was nothing in return from Gassiev except one notable jab of his own. Nowhere near enough. Pulev round.
Absolutely. Fuck around and find out. Said I got Pulev on this one. Yeah, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. I've took Pulev. I think the old man's still got some life in him yet. I really do. And if a 44-year-old can do it, makes me feel good being 42. To know that you can do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. So I'm rocking with Kubrat, man. Big up my Bulgarian brothers in the house. Let's get Kubrev on this win. Kubrev, I call him. Kubrat Pulev. Let's get him going. Let's get him going. Kubrev, my brethren. Let's see what he can do. He gets a lot of stick, to be fair, but he is a good fighter, brother. He is a good fighter. He does things right. He's not popping dirty. He's still fighting once a year. AJ only fights once a year at the minute. So does Wilder. So does Usyk. They only fight once a year, really. That's heavyweights for you nowadays. The package has got to be right, hasn't it? So,
yeah.
I don't mind Pulev. I like him.
Comes out a bit busier this round, Gassiev. Now he's the one taking centre ring. Pulev is trying to jab his way back to the centre. Just trying to jab back, pushing back. With his own heavy jabs. But Gassiev is trying to close the distance now. High guard, just inching his way forward. Pulev still with that jab flicking out. Keeping Gassiev at bay, who was resigned to two body shots. I took neutral side, and this one says Dan Testrian 5. Thank you, mate.
DeAndre Styron.
Pulev still. That, he's got that piston of his left arm just flicking out there, and just keeping Gassiev thinking. Gassiev has to cover up. Tries two jabs to the body, forcing Pulev back to the ropes, who comes flying back with a big right, but it went over the shoulder of Gassiev. Gassiev now, inch forward. Good job of his own there, but back comes Pulev with that piston-like arm. He keeps flicking it out. Gassiev is trying to move them out the way with his own gloves, but he's having a problem. Pulev controlling the fight in round 2 with 1:17 to go.
Yeah, doing all right, man. Pulev, he's rocking at the moment. Can he keep us up for 12 rounds, neutral? That's the problem, isn't it?
This is the question, and it's quite clear that Gassiev is conserving energy. He'll go and wee tiny busts, to keep Pulev guessing, but then he allows Pulev to control the distance with the jab and keeping a high guard. But I can see the strategy. He's going to sacrifice 2 or 3 rounds, and then he'll probably start turning the screw, probably round 4 onwards, because Gassiev will know that he's the younger man. He'll know that Pulev, the more rounds he takes him, the more strength, sap, and energy gets sucked out of him. So we'll see. But again, Pulev he's sweating in the middle of that ring now, glistening off his back, putting in the
it's got
work
to be
in the
warm out
first
there
2
in
rounds.
Dubai. It's got to be warm.
Yeah. Gassiev with that classic high guard, fast hands, whether in defense or in attack. Typical Eastern European style. He's happy with his performance in that round. We suggest that what we're seeing is right, that he's soaking up the early pressure from Pulev. Another Pulev round. 2-0
2-0,
to
mate.
Kubrat Pulev, but take nothing from this. I can tell
Yeah.
you now, Gassiev is taking his time. Whether he can take his time in the next 3 rounds is another question, because that would be a dangerous tactic. If Pulev has got the energy and the stamina to go 12 rounds, with Gassiev still at this sort of rate, he'll do it easily. Gassiev needs to step on, to start throwing lots more punches, to start wearing down Kubrat Pulev. Round 3,
but you
it's
know what
coming.
Pulev will do, though, Neutral? As soon as Gassiev starts engaging, Pulev's just going to lean on him, just show his size, show his experience, and make it untidy and a bit boring. That's what he'll do, in my opinion. That's why I took Pulev for the UD. But let's see. We've got DJ Pat joining us from Sweden. Big up yourself, my brother. Hope you are well, Patrick. Very good to have you in the house, my man. How are you seeing the fight so far? Let us know what you're thinking here on Red Corner Boxing. And remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, drop us a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe. It costs you nothing. It means everything to us. We appreciate y'all. Let's get back to the action, Mr. Neutral, my brother.
Thank you, James. 2 minute 25. Gassiev now controls the centre of the ring. But again, Pulev comes back with that piston-like left jab. Gassiev trying to find an angle as he backs off, but again, invites Pulev to throw a big right hand, but he took it on the gloves. The stamina of Pulev will be studied later, but in this 3rd round, he's up again on the punch stats for me after the first 1 minute and 10 seconds. Nice right there from a feinted left from Pulev. Back comes Gassiev, right hand to the body. First time he's thrown a body punch in spite.
Nice shot as well, landed clean.
Yeah, again, backs up to the ropes, just allowing Pulev to tee him up. Right hand comes through. Gassiev just steps to the left. Back to the centre of the ring. A lot of feinting still. Some slow punches, some slow jabs from both boxers. That's a better right hook uppercut from Gassiev. Little effect though as Pulev comes back with a right hand of his own.
Tell you what, bro, there's a lot of reddening around the back of Gassiev. Have you seen that on the right side of his body? There's a big slab of red meat where he's been pounding him around the sides.
Could prove crucial later on for Gassiev. At the minute, he's still under pressure from Pulev, who's forward coming, effective aggression, using that jab, keeping that left hand piston-like out, keeping Gassiev at range, second guessing him. Goes to the body shot. I'm so mad I can't find a link to watch it, and YouTube live stream isn't allowed in the US for some reason. Sorry, mate. That's terrible.
Oh, that's
disgusting.
Terrible, mate. Well, at least you're here with us, mate. We'll talk you through it. Mr. Neutral is the best commentator since Jim Watt, so make sure You stick with us, mate. We will give you the result. Mr. Neutral will give you the blow-by-blow. Just stick with us here on Red Corner Boxing.
Thank you, James. Appreciate your kind words, sir. End of round 3. Another Pulev round.
Absolutely.
He's controlling the fight with the jab. He's keeping Gassiev high guard, second guessing. Gassiev cannot find an opening right now to unleash any kind of punch with serious power. Gassiev is now making excuses in the corner to his trainers. They're going to start saying, open up now. You're behind by 3 rounds. The jab is keeping you at bay, and he's having an easy time. He can't afford any more if he wants to start putting pressure on Kubrat Pulev. But it's a long game strategy so far. Gassiev still not under, I would say, any danger. The right hands that have been coming from Pulev, he's been catching on the gloves and the elbows. It's the jab that's been getting through and keeping at bay, basically, keeping Gassiev at bay. As
Yeah, to be
once
honest,
again,
Neutral, he's the natural heavyweight. He's showing at the minute that a good heavyweight should always beat a decent cruiser. You know what I mean?
this
He's
is it.
showing why heavyweights are the most revered and the most accomplished and the most supported in the world, because they know what they're doing. You know, they're not just big men. They're not just powerhouses. They learn their craft early, because any big man can knock out any big man. So someone smaller going up against a big man is always going to struggle unless you're exceptional like Usyk.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you know, Usyk, maybe Jai Opataya are the only people I could see that could trouble any heavyweight.
Yeah.
You know, and Pulev's got that locked down. He knows how to beat a smaller man, and I think he'll do this here.
He's not very particularly tall, Gassiev. He looks visibly lighter than Pulev. I would say he looks like a bridgerweight at the minute rather than a heavyweight. Pulev's
the forgotten division.
Pulev's every much 235 pounds. He looks a lot bigger than
250 easy.
You know, but he has got an element of power, fast power, which he needs to unleash. Now, there was some fast hands in the first minute of the round by Gassiev, and now he has got Pulev backing up as he's unleashing a few rounds now on his opponent. Pulev trying to back him up with a right cross. Gassiev walks him down, high guard, rushes him with the left, catches him with a left hook on the ropes. Pulev comes rushing back. 2 jabs. One through the guard, one hit the gloves. Nothing to bother him at the moment. Right hand round the side from Pulev, didn't do much damage. And then Gassiev lets him unload another right hand. Resets, comes back to the middle of the ring. Now Gassiev is trading jabs with Pulev. Who can get there first? Pulev avoided the right hand to the body. Left clubbing round the side from Gassiev. There's certainly better work from Gassiev in round 4. But Pulev is matching him. 33 seconds to go. And it's Pulev again with a jab, but Gassiev rushes him with the left round the side, but Pulev comes back with a right through the guard. Still starting to warm up nicely now, these two.
Yeah, Gassiev's getting warmed. He's getting warmed up.
He's getting warmed up. And Pulev, he's not blowing, to be fair to him. He's just controlling his punches. Lovely left-right from Pulev there. As Gassiev rushes him again, 2 shots to the body. Pulev lines him up. The last 2 shots come from him in that round. Another Pulev round, I have to say.
40-36, mate, to Kubrat Pulev all day long. Absolutely. Just before we carry on, though, I just want to put a nice couple of comments that came in, mate, because it's lovely when we get stuff like this.
All right.
Just got to get to it, mate. Sorry, my phone's frozen. It will be with us in a moment. Not Aiden 4908 said, I'm definitely going to stick around. I'm glad I found the channel. Really appreciate that, mate.
Yes,
and
mate. Well,
fuck around and find out. Says it's great. I'm enjoying it right here. God bless you, mate. Honestly, that means so much to us. It's what we're here for, mate. And we do this just just to give back to the boxing community. We don't get paid, as I've said before. We just love to just give the boxing to the people. You know, we actually pay a lot of the time to do this. We pay for all the shows. We don't fire stick. We do everything legit. We've got ultimate subscription packages on the Zone. It costs us a lot of money. We go to live shows. We do interviews with fighters. We don't get paid. We do it because we love the sport and we want to give back to the sport that we love. So that them sort of comments, mate, it means everything to us. So thank you so much, lads.
Well
Honestly,
said, mate.
God bless you.
Well said.
Really do. You made my Christmas, mate. Thank you.
With
Hawkins got
that,
it 2-2 after 4. Wow.
come on, Hawkan.
I'm
Hawkan.
surprised at that.
Well, usually he's right.
He's
Round
very much
5.
right. That's why I'm worried. That's why I'm worried. I've got it 4-0 Pulev. Who did Hawkan have in the prediction league? Gassiev by what? Was it knockout?
Yeah, knockout round it.
Ah, I see what you're up to, Hawkan. I'm on to you, brother.
Oh,
Santa's
battle of the
putting coal in
jabs
your
now.
stocking this Christmas, my man.
Gassiev trying
naughty,
to turn
aren't
the
you?
screw. Here he goes. He's now pinning Pulev back into the corner. A lovely left uppercut that just missed the chin of Pulev by an inch. He goes to the body. Big right from Gassiev, but Pulev took it well and comes back with a couple of shots of his own. But that was a lovely right hand from Gassiev. That was the first one he threw in anger. A left right by Pulev, just to remind him he's in a fight. And another big right for Pulev, and another right hits the gloves and the chin. But Gassiev took it well and comes rushing back with a body shot. Is he starting to get happy with the power of Pulev? He's felt him out for 4 rounds, and now he's turning the screw. Getting up close and personal, jab to the body from Gassiev. Pulev still trying to throw 2 jabs through every one of Gassiev's, but getting caught now in the counters. A jab to the body was telling from Gassiev there. Pulev still going upstairs as Gassiev ducks down and gets him to the body again. Pulev backs up a big right hand, but hits the gloves as Gassiev starts to walk him down. There's 56 seconds left to go in the round, and Gassiev is now walking him down around the ring. He's moving from right to left, or left to right. He's switching now, Pulev, still trying to flick out that jab to keep Gassiev away, but Gassiev has now read the script. He's now, there he goes, left to the body, right upstairs. Pulev has to duck that one. And now Gassiev turning that screw, but Pulev, the old dog, still throwing George Foreman type combinations back at his opponent, but gets
still
countered.
live in the old dog, yeah.
Life in him, yeah. Some thunderous punches as he throws another left-right combination into the grid of Murat Gassiev. But he's subtly turning that screw, Gassiev, now. Oh, big right catches the chin as he backs up from Murat Gassiev there. They're blowing now, the pair of them, as the round comes to an end. And I've given
Gassiev
that
round for me. What say you?
Murat Gassiev.
Yeah.
Come on. That was better.
On the comeback. DJ Pat just dropped a nice comment. Red Corner Boxing is the best boxing family. Yes, you know it, DJ Pat. Thank you so much, matey. Our Swedish brother. Always texting with us. Absolute gentleman. He's in our group chat. We love the guy. He's going to be rejoining the Prediction League next season. So watch out for DJ Pat Unboxing's predictions next season. Starting in what we got in the truth, 6-8 weeks, something like that.
6 weeks after this week.
Lovely, lovely. And DJ Pat's going to be back.
End of January.
Hey, but where's he going to go, though? Is he coming back in League One or is he going into League Two?
Unfortunately, he has to come back into League Two and work his way up. But I'm sure that the man with the knowledge, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And he'll be back up there, no doubt. And, the guys in League One are doing well. We have a place still to...
on me. I'm down to second bottom, bro. I've been cooked. Hawkins killed me. Squashed me under his boot. His Swedish boot has crushed this UK heart. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Here we go. It's round 6. And it's very much the same as round 5 as Gassiev now takes the centre of the ring, inching Pulev back, but Pulev is belligerent as ever with his 1-2 combination, starting off with the left jab with an overhand right coming right behind it.
Oh, Pulev Pulev's been knocked out.
Oh,
Pulev's been spot out.
oh, he's got him. What a
He
check
has been
left hook.
spot.
Get down.
Massive uppercut. It's over.
Oh,
It's over.
it's
It's
over.
over. That's all she wrote for Kubrat
Oh,
Pulev.
Kubrat Pulev is down.
Oh,
And
he's not
we
down. He's
have
out, mate. He's cooked. He's been
we
cuckooed.
have a new champion, Murat Gassiev, for the check left hook from heaven.
How
Oh, it was
the
a
fuck
beauty.
did he pull that out?
What a shot.
That was
What a
literally a punch from
shot.
nowhere. Nothing was happening, and he just unleashed a right uppercut from the gods and
It was
absolutely slattered and
it was a
slaughtered Kubrat.
check left hook, shot up close and personal, and down goes Pulev.
Hawker says, why couldn't it wait till round 8?
Ah,
No worries about the man's
oh,
condition. Just why couldn't it wait till my fucking prediction? I love it,
what round
Hawker.
was that? Was that
My
round
boxing
6?
brother.
Was that round 6?
Yeah, round 6, mate. KO for Gassiev.
Congratulations to Darren and Rai on the button. 18 points. Come
Oh,
on.
shit, they're pulling well away from me now. I'm screwed this season, man. I'm going to have to get relegated to come back up stronger, like Leicester did when they won the Premier League in 2016. We have to go down to come back stronger.
Mate,
You know what I mean?
it's not
I'm
looking good for
folding. I'm
you and Ra.
repenting.
Knockout round 6. What a knockout. Murat Gassiev. He was downloading that information. First 4
Unbelievable.
rounds. He was covering up. He was letting Pulev do his thing. The jab from Pulev followed by the right hand. He timed it for 5 rounds. You could tell. And when he was turning the screw, he set the trap. And boy, when he pulled it off, the punch was like the hammer of Thor hit
It was.
Kubrat Pulev right in the chin. And he went down like a sack of spuds. And he was out. He tried getting up. He couldn't. He was staggering on the floor. He couldn't even get up on his knees. And it's all over. Murat Gassiev is the new WBA interim regular champion. What a knockout.
Absolutely. What a performance that is, man. He looked to be getting cooked. Like you said, he was just downloading the data, Mr. Neutral. He was downloading it. He was downloading it. He was waiting for that opportunity. And when it arose, wow, did he take it. Murat Gassiev, take a bow, my son. You are the WBA regular heavyweight champion of the world. And what fashion he did it in. Big up the Rusky.
Big up Lee Mack, 18 points in League 2, round 6 knockout. What a show.
Well done, Lebo. Well done, Lebo. Beautiful work.
Unbelievable work.
Absolutely stunning, mate, that is. And tell you what, anyone in the chat, anyone who's in the chat who wants to join us for the Prediction League, we might be adding a Prediction League 3. If you fancy your chances against some of the best boxing minds in Britain from social media, we've got Punch Out Boxing, we've got Sir Chatterlot Boxing, we've got Hawkins Ringside Live, we've got the great Mr. Neutral, you got myself, Sir Gobsalot. We've got many others, and there is some great boxing minds in there. And we all give our predictions every week on a Wednesday, 6:30 for League 1, 8:30 for League 2. We'll do 9:30 for League 3. If you fancy your chances, 15 fights a week, you give your predictions, what round, how you think it's going to go. Like, say, TKO round 3, you're more than welcome to come and join the show. Honestly, we welcome anyone, as long as you're decent. You don't say anything outrageous on the show, you are more than welcome. Hit us up, Cam's Boxing Chat on X, Neutral's Corner on X, or just email us, redcornerboxing99@gmail.com. You want to come and be a part of the show? You are welcome. Absolutely welcome anytime you want.
What a knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Murat Gassiev is the new WBA interim champion after timing Kubrat Pulev to an absolutely peach of a left hook. And it's absolutely tremendous performance. I knew he'd do this, man. I thought he'd do it later rounds. But look,
you called it, bro. You said it last night in the space, didn't you? You said Gassiev will knock him out. You said he'll knock him out.
Yeah.
I doubted you, bro. I bowed down to the master. I doubted you, but you got it. You got it.
I'm no master. Master or none. When's Boxing League 3 happening? Hopefully the season 3, probably the first week in February, that'll be starting. So if you're interested, you can commit to every Wednesday, just giving us your list. If not, come and join us every Wednesday. Appearance points are also on offer. And come and have this prizes, this merchandise, all to be won in Prediction League. And the absolute honour of being the most recognised Prediction League artist in the world. And nobody else does it. The Red Corner Boxing Awards will be at the end of January for League 2 and League 1. And good stuff all round. Thanks for joining us here. And if it is the first time that you're watching Red Corner, please give us a like and subscribe. It's free. It's painless. Do it. Do it now. We love you. Thank you very much.
Sam, the best boxer just said, I don't want to be in League 3. You're not going to be in League 3, Sam. You're in League 1, brother. You're literally 4th in League 1. You ain't going down, bro. You're staying in League 1. It looks like I'm going to go down to League 2, and people from League 2 are going down to League 3. So you're good, my brother. You're good. You got no to worry about.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you next time in Red Corner. Before we go, though, this show is sponsored by EasyStorage.com for all your local nationwide needs. They handle your goods with care, and Boxing Fight Zone for anything boxing related. The apparel and merchandise is top notch. Go and check it out in the bio. The links are all there, and maybe a discount or two along the way. But from me and Jams, it's adios, it's auf Wiedersehen, it's goodbye. See you next time.
It certainly is. It certainly is. And also, just before we go, we've got Jack the Punk Kid Hughes coming to tell us the full and uncut story about how his fight, November the 22nd, was cancelled, how it was ripped off by promoters. He's got the whole story coming. He is not holding back.
Don't miss it.
To cook. Join us for that 9:30 Red Corner Boxing. You know where it's at. You know what we do. UK's best channel in boxing. Let's fucking go. See y'all soon.
I'm moving. I'm going. I can't stop. I got motion.